Hey kids! Yeah, so we are back to remote learning again. So I thought I'd make a short video on how to get to all your online music stuff. So let me just start logging in and we can get started. No, you don't get to know my password. It's not like I have a lot of secrets on here anyway. Alright, so this is Clever. You've probably been here before. The hard way to log on to Clever is to log in with your Google account, because then you need to have your email address and password, which all the kids' password is the 5,000 number that you have, that you've been personally assigned. I think it's an 8-digit number. So it's 5,000 something, 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 something. And so that's your password. That's the long way to do things. I'm going to show you the short way. Now, your technology at home may or may not have a camera on it. If it does, that makes this a lot easy. My friend Dean volunteered to help us out with this, so you should have something like this at home. Now, I'm going to show you the easy way to do this. I'm going to log on using my Clever badge. Just go ahead and click on it. And then my camera turns on, hello. And then you're going to show the camera that badge. See how easy that was? I win. Now, go to the bottom of the screen. All of your apps that you use are going to be at the bottom down here. If you are looking for a certain app, like Google Classroom or Quaver, you don't have to look so hard if you just click this little heart here. If you click the heart, then it'll be on the top, and you'll be using both of these a lot, so I recommend you use these and whatever else your teacher tells you to use. So I'm going to show you how to use Quaver today, because this is the most challenging to get to out of all your options. But it's also the most organized. If you've never been to Quaver before, it's going to ask you a question. Have you logged on before, yes or no? You're going to click no, okay? You click no, and then it'll take you here. This is your avatar. You can click on this guy, and you can change anything you want to about it. That's pretty fun. This Quaver Books, Quaver Street, Interactives, Creatives, that's all stuff for you. That's all stuff for you to just explore and do whatever you want to. It's neat. But all the stuff that I've made for you is under assignments. Every single one of these blocks constitutes a week's worth of content. So if it says 9/28, that's September 28th. These are all the Mondays of those weeks. This is the day that I posted the content. If you're behind and you've not even seen the stuff back in September, I recommend you start back in September and work your way forward. The most recent stuff is 10/26, it looks like. Again, I didn't know we were going back to remote learning until very recently, so I have not been putting more stuff on here for first graders because I've been seeing them in class. But a lot of you at home, 4th and 5th graders, 3rd graders, you've been at home the whole time, but you have similar things. Make sure you pay attention to the grade level that's on it. If you're on Quaver, since this is First Remington, everything is catered to your grade level specifically. So 5th graders, you're not going to see kindergarten stuff, or 1st grade or 2nd grade, you're not going to see that stuff, okay? But let's say 9/28, K1, so I'm a 1st grader, so I'm going to do this one, launch. Good. Lesson opens. Here's a short exercise. I just push play and I do what it asks me to do. Then I click next. Here's a short video. You watch it, enjoy it, do what it asks you to do. Here's a new song, or an old song for some of you. You watch it, learn it, and then your assignment, this one says to record yourself. So I'll put my face down here. I'll tilt the camera over. So this is, if you have a camera, then you'd be able to record yourself singing Stinky Pirates with the visuals. So if I had already learned this, I'll go back, and I learn this song and dance, and I learn it really well. Then I go over here, I can put on the song, start singing, and recording my footage, and I get to see it. And I'll give you a grade. Probably a pass. If you do it, good job. See the record button right here? You just push record, play the music, sing the song, enjoy yourself. Once that's done, so here are some lyrics. The video instructions right here. If you see this click for video instructions, go ahead and click on it. It's just going to be me.
Hey there, it's me.
See? Imagine that. Then you click next. Here's another song, a record of the day, so to speak. Another video for you. Once you're back at the first slide, that's it for the whole lesson, so I'm going to exit. Now, there's also quizzes, too. See how that says Keyboard and Theory Quiz 2? That probably means you want to watch the keyboard video and the music theory lesson videos first before you take that quiz, or you'll be totally lost, okay? And that's Quaver, and again, none of this is required for you to do, but if you do log on, I'll see it. If you do the work, I'll see it, and it would just make me so happy to know that kids at home were doing the work. Now, let's say that that's too much. Let's say that that's too challenging, okay? So we're gonna have to do the hard thing, and we're gonna have to log into our Google accounts now. So I picked Dean again, because he's a good guy. Now, their password, again, is your 5,000 digit number, or not 5,000 digits, that's too many digits. It's an 8-digit number, starting with 5,000. I'm not gonna tell you Dean's password, because that would be mean. Which actually reminds me, while that's loading, I'll go back over here. This is your chat function. You can click on that. Let's see what happens. This is over in Quaver, right? So it looks like that didn't do anything. But if I go to assignments and I click on, let's go back to 928. There is an option at the bottom here called chat. Now, Dean was really nice and he sent me a message and said, "You are awesome. That was nice of you." I usually get them. Sometimes chat doesn't work, but if you just wanted to check in and see, hey, did you like my video or did you like my recording? That's how you can send me messages, and then I can let you know how you're doing, and I'm sure you're going to be doing just fine. Exit out. So I've logged in as Dean. Now, if you have not been invited to my Google Classroom, there might be an issue, so I need to know about that. If you don't see my classroom, that's not good. But you should see your classroom, definitely. Now here's the good news. If I go to Miss Remington's class, who Dean happens to be in, if I click on it, thank you. Everything is here for first grade, right? All my regular stuff. But if I go to classwork, all of my special stuff is here too. Now I wanted to just take a second and show you something important. Well, you can scroll down and see that specials for music, no specials, CDS library, that stuff's been posted under individual days. But if you are having a specials and you want to see what all of your options are, here's a link to the specials website. It may or may not be there, but for most classrooms it should be. Click on this, and it's going to take you right to this, the Hucrest Hawk specials site. Hey, look, it's our faces. Aren't we happy? And then you can see STEAM, PE, library, CDS, music, brain breaks. So that's, again, all things that you can look at if you have time. But if you're just trying to specifically find your music stuff, go to my Google Classroom. You'll see that kids keep posting stuff here. They keep posting whatever they want. If you end up posting something that I don't like, I'll just get rid of it. But mostly kids are just being silly and trying to communicate as best they can. But all the music stuff is under classwork, okay? You'll notice that it's sort of organized, but it's not as tight-knit as the Quaver is. Here, all the videos just happen to be here, but they're not in any particular order, so it's kind of chaotic, and it might seem like a lot at first. But you can see all the same lessons that are on Quaver are on the Google Classroom too, just less structured. 9.1, 9.21, 9.28. You can click on, again, looking at lesson 1. If it says lesson 1, I would start there, okay? Don't jump to lesson 3 or lesson 4. You'll be completely lost. But you can see VHS tape of the day, band rehearsal. I've recorded stuff from Quaver and put it on here too, just in case you can't get on. Videos that I've made. So this is another way you can get to the videos, but it's at least organized in some way. But here's the bad news. Now, I'm going to just show you how you can get to the account directly, just in case this is too much. So if you've logged onto your Google Classroom like this, right? Now, with parent supervision, you can go to YouTube if you are signed under your account. So I'm still signed on as Dean. So look, all these child appropriate videos on YouTube. Again, I don't recommend going to YouTube unsupervised. I really don't. Make sure somebody is with you so you don't get lost. But here's the cool part. If you just type in my name, looks like it remembered me already. If you just type in my name, Colin Hurowitz, here's the green C. That's my account. You can just subscribe to this, click the bell to be notified about new videos. But the thing about my YouTube channel is it's kids only, so it doesn't post. And when I post new stuff, it doesn't let anybody know because it's for kids. So you just have to come here every week and see what's there. Let's just see how many videos I have. Oh, wow. That is a lot of stuff. Whew. And I put up videos every single week, so make sure you keep checking. But again, you'll notice how somewhat even more disorganized this is because of just, it's kind of stacked in random order.
So what I did do is I made playlists of all the different types of lessons. So if you're looking for woodwinds, percussion, theory, strings, brass, choir, band, keyboards, voice, it's all here. It's a little more organized this way, but again, it's really not perfect. There is no perfect system that exists right now for music students at home. All right, kids, I hope that was informative. I hope nobody is lost or confused. You can always send me an email or a message or call my phone if you're lost or don't understand how this works. But until next time, bye, kids.